Hey, what's good? What's good? You already know who it is. It's the ghost that motherfucking taught you the most. Ghost from the West Coast. But yeah, all right. So, there was something I wanted to get up here and talk about real quick. Um, I've been going through fucking shit in the personal life. You feel me? Fucking. So it brought me to questions that ultimately turned into conclusions. That's why I'm here. So essentially, the thing that I wanted to talk about today was it's a little bit more of a touchy subject, but I feel like I am one of the people who might be a little better equipped to talk about this sort of thing as motherfucking hey it's part of my experience as well. But yeah, essentially, I just want to talk about um, boys, right? Boys who essentially grow up without a without a father or a father figure, or just in general a strong masculine figure around, and the psychology behind that, like how it kind of affects the person going through that shit, right? So on any kid, male or female, boy or girl, it's going to take a toll. But I would say it takes a toll, a slight bit more on the masculine side, for the boys, because you know how I look at it is, um a father or a father figure, just a strong masculine figure to a young, especially a younger child, is pretty much, that's showing you, it's essentially showing you how you're supposed to act when it comes into being in the real world, essentially. That's one of the main purposes right there. I would say a father has to their son is to show you how to correlate yourself when it comes to being out in the world or out in reality. You feel me? Being out in the real world, essentially, they're supposed to show you how to be in the real world. Your mother's supposed to show you how to react, and your father is supposed to show you how to be in the real world, how to take care of your damn self. You feel me? Um, so like another thing that I see with a lot of boys that yeah, even like getting up there in age, like I just turned my fucking 20, so you can say like we're around there, right? Fucking your father is supposed to show you how to not your father's supposed to teach you not only how to respect yourself, but how to respect others as well, and ultimately show you how you're supposed to handle disrespect, right? Um, but essentially, like people who ain't got their fathers around, they have no model of how to handle a situation of you being disrespected, or you having to respect someone. It's shit like that. Just being able to handle, like when shit gets tense, how you gonna react to that, essentially. And yeah, I do feel and see that, yeah, out in the world, it be like yeah, your father is supposed to show you how to handle, one, how to respect people, and two, how to handle disrespect. Your father's supposed to teach you how to fight, type shit. That's really what I'm getting at with that. You feel me? But I've seen that a lot of people a lot of males, they grow up without a father. And I watched a video to do my research, like strictly, and pretty much I saw a video that came to the same conclusion as me, because like it's not like I'm just sitting here, thinking, this is how it. No, I actually know, because that's something that I'm living. I'm the one who has to be the male role model for myself, essentially. But yeah, essentially, with the psyche of not having like a strong masculine figure around, right? It's going to play out in or three different ways, 2 or 3 different ways for the individuals that may be dealing with this sort of thing, right? So one, and I guess you could say I like this could I kind of see myself as this a little bit, right? So it's essentially fucking someone who not necessarily passive, but they're a little bit more. They don't necessarily like confrontation unless they gotta go through it type shit. It's like a person who they're a little bit more. I wouldn't say, because these are people who are getting raised by their mothers, so they're gonna take on a lot of traits of their mother, of the female that's around them, right? So it could play out in just like essentially like a man who's soft, essentially, who they don't know how to demand something. They don't know how to demand something. You feel me? Fucking but yeah, essentially like these people, they might be a little bit less confrontational. They may be a little bit more agreeable, or just like um kind of trying to be cool, or support everybody, everything type of shit. These are your real agreeable, they're real nice. They could be a little soft at times. That would be the negative of that. You feel me? And then you got the second one, which will be the complete opposite, the complete 180, is somebody who is they're overly aggressive to the point where they don't actually know how to necessarily handle anger and aggression. They don't necessarily know how to handle that Mars aspect of life, because your father is the son, the thing that's supposed to show you what's right and what's wrong, and how to actually present yourself as a man, right? But essentially, these people could be over aggressive, over demanding, and these people, they can deal with like anger issues and shit, and like problems like that. And these are more likely your people who these are more likely your type of people who, like, they'll end up joining a gang when they get older, or have thoughts like that, or essentially like they're more likely to participate in crimes. Essentially, they're more likely to do wrong than right. They're more likely to have a criminal history than like the another person that's right next to them that ain't in the same situation. You feel me? These people they're a little bit more confrontational, or a little bit more disagreeable, and it like essentially it makes a person, they don't necessarily know how to handle anger and aggression, so they become overly angry and aggressive to things that they probably shouldn't. They probably have no business putting that energy onto those people, places, and things, but they might not know any better because they don't have no example. They don't have nothing to expect when it comes to this sort of shit. So their first instinct is to, oh, I have to react extremely. Keyword, I have to react. So on some feminine shit, I gotta react in an extreme manner so that I can get my point across. And this ain't really healthy at all. You feel me? Now, this last one is one that I incorporated into it, and one that I see all the time. Not only from myself, me being somebody who grew up without a father figure, or who grew up without too many strong masculine figures around. I also see this from other people in the same sort of situation, is that especially with people who their dads was like, it's not like I can't, like, even me to a certain degree, it's not like my father ain't here. It's just that like I don't feel the need that just because of how much time is been, I don't always feel the need that like this is not a person that I talk to on a daily basis sort of deal. But I still know him. I'm still aware of him. I still love him. You feel me? He wasn't in my life for he was just in and out sort of deal. Like here and there, I'd see him for like certain events. Like I got to see him on my eighth grade graduation. That shit was lit. You feel me? Like so, I ain't 100% just over here all like, oh yeah, this is all people who fucking. But what I'm trying to say is like I be seeing similarities between this people who are in these sort of circumstances, and I feel like I am the right person. I am one of the right people to actually come up and talk about this. But yeah, essentially, so you the third archetype would be someone who, and especially this is someone whose their father was in their life. Yeah, their father was in their life, but just something happened to where their father not in their life no more, or their father was extremely negligent or extremely negative or like abusive or some shit. You feel me? It's like it's the mentality of I'm gonna be better than what I've seen from my father. I know I am, and there's nothing that's gonna stop me from doing that. These are your people that they are going to thrive, or they are going to go out their way to try to build a family sort of thing, and build a healthy family. Actually, this is a good thing with these people sometimes, is that a lot of times they might actually end up better than who they was looking at as their father figure, or their actual father, or the men that was up in their life. They might actually end up better than those people. You feel me? And it builds like good. It builds good relationships. It builds good like these. What I meant to say is these are people who they build a good family structure, because they already know how a family should be. They already know how a family should look, and this is something that they've been going out their way to do on their own. A good example of what I see from that is shout out to my guy. Shout out to the dude, motherfucking DJ Ghost. DJ Ghost. He a YouTuber. He out here in Vegas or whatnot. But yeah. Essentially, like I would say, he's more of that third archetype. Like yeah, he's a person. He grew up without a father in his life, or a masculine figure. You feel me? But at the end of the day, like he got two sons, and you know. Every time I see them, they be looking like they having the best life imaginable, like a kid should be having. You feel me? Like you feel me? Yeah, obviously I don't know the motherfucker personally. You feel me? But you know, I be watching here and there, and I feel like it's safe to say that's a thing, and the sort of things he expresses to his viewers. I would feel like that's real likely. That's real likely to be the case. But yeah, essentially, so you got. So males who they grew up without a real father figure around, or without their father, essentially fucking you got your first archetype would be the one that's a little bit more not feminine, but a little bit more reserved with their energy, a little bit more recessive, a little bit more, a little bit more soft, a little bit more like they're extremely agreeable, but it's to a fault. It's because they don't necessarily like conflict. Now, I can say I'm a person who I don't necessarily like conflict, but I was never scared to get up in it. I was never scared to be up in it. I was never scared to do whatever the fuck I need to do, stand on whatever the fuck I need to stand on. You feel me? But essentially. Yeah. These are your more agreeable people, and actually, these people are, because it's like that. They're gaining more traits from their mother than their father, so they have a better relationship with the mother. Essentially, like these are the people who the mama's boys, essentially, your mama's boys. Your fucking we finna they trust their mom more. They trust their mother or the females up in their life way more than they'll ever be able to trust another masculine figure type shit. And the second archetype is the ones that they're hyper. They like to be hyper masculine. They like to be hyper aggressive. It really leads into the aggression part, because your father is supposed to be the one that not only what shows you how to act in this life. This is also the person that's supposed to show you how to handle respect, like respecting yourself, respecting other people, and how to handle disrespect. So fucking essentially, these people they're a little bit less agreeable. They're a little bit more aggressive. They're a little bit more demanding when it comes to certain things. You feel me? But at the same time, these people don't necessarily know how to use their aggression. So it turns into them just start hanging out with the wrong crowds, getting into things that they don't need to get into, fucking unnecessary. Like it's self-destructive. It's unnecessary. Like it's unnecessary battles where there didn't need to be any battles. Your father will show you where the battle is supposed to be fought. It's not supposed to be no shit that's really outside of you either. But yeah, these people are a little bit more likely to just how the other one, they're more agreeable with the mother, or they more side with the mother a little bit. The ones that are a little bit more aggressive, they may actually reject the mother. They may actually push away from their mother, essentially, because they crave that like what they're missing, essentially. They crave what they're missing, and they're trying to find whatever they're missing through the wrong ways. So these are a lot of people who, especially like I grew up in Cali, so I understand this a little bit. These for sure young motherfuckers who, if you wasn't just already raised up in a gang or some shit, a set or some shit, these are your motherfuckers who they'll go out their way to do that shit, because they're trying to find a sense of acceptance. They're trying to find a sense of this is where I belong. They're essentially trying to fulfill that void that the father was supposed to bring them. But essentially, the last thing that I'm gonna say here is pretty much that if you are a person who you ain't got no father figure around, you ain't got a strong masculine figure, because that's all you need. Fuck a dad. I ain't even gonna cap. You don't even necessarily need a dad. You just need a strong masculine figure. The women, the daughters may need it for other reasons, but it's real detrimental that a young man has a strong figure in their life. It'll be much easier. It's not saying that people who grow up like this, they won't succeed. You feel me? It's just that it'll be a lot easier if you got like some sort of strong masculine figure around. But yeah, at the same time, hey, the world fucked up, so we all can't. Everybody can't have that. I'm an example right here. So all I can tell you is the best thing you could do if you ain't got no father figure, no something like that around. Best thing you could do is just essentially build on what do you think it is to be a man? What do you think it is to be a strong masculine figure, and build on that. So a lot of people, they will go ahead and take external references for this to do that. So shit like shows, fucking Disney, you feel me, movies, all that good shit, video games, all that. Like someone who just inspires you, you feel me? I got a couple people. I watch a lot of fucking YouTube and shit. I watch a lot of shit in general. I watch a lot of shit in general. But I love learning, and I love like just fucking being able to fucking whatever I learn, being able to make that comprehensible to others. But yeah, essentially, focus on don't focus on what's going on around you necessarily. Try to more so focus on the type of things that you want to do, the things that you want to do, and just go ahead and do that shit. Like that, like no excuses type shit. Just go ahead and do that. Fucking whether that shit is fucking go climb a fucking mountain. You feel me? Go do that shit. You want to fight a bear? You want to wrestle a bear? Go do that shit. You want to you into drones or some shit? You want to go to? I got a lot of random shit in my head, but like you feel me? You wanna drive trucks? You like trucks? Go do that. Go shout out my nigga Isaac. Shout out my nigga Isaac. Trucks are awesome. You feel me? Fucking yeah. So essentially, just find whatever you want to do and pursue that. You feel me? You need to make your own image of what it is supposed to be a man. And your image ain't going to be the same as everybody's image. You feel me? Your concept of what it is to be a man ain't going to be the same as everybody else's. But you just need to know that it's up to you. It's up to you as the individual to kind of figure out, oh, this is how I'm supposed to be acting as a masculine figure. And I guarantee if you got something like you passionate in or you got something you like to do, if you keep on doing that shit to the maximum potential of what you could do it to where you could take it, you feel me? Like no matter what that is, and it's real important for all men to know to never take no as an answer. Never take no as an answer. Now, obviously, it's certain fucking things, you feel me? Never take no as an answer. Truly, when it comes to the things that you want to do, where you see yourself at, where you've been trying to build towards this whole time. It's extremely important as a man that you have a purpose. You have a reason of being here. If you don't, you will suffer, and you will fucking without knowledge you will perish essentially. So it's pretty much like if you're not doing nothing with purpose, if you're not doing nothing with strive, if you're not really working towards nothing, then there ain't no point for you to even be sitting up here complaining about, oh, I'm trying to be a man, because that's not you. Fucking so yeah. All motherfuckers need to know to combat that is you literally create your own fucking totality, or create your own image of what it is to be your own man. You feel me? Not nobody else's. Be your own man. Make your own decisions. But yeah. Essentially, once you find out like a lot of y'all may already have passions or things that y'all into. Like me, I'm into astrology. You lucky I ain't saying nothing about it like from here. But like everybody got something they into. Once you pursue that, taking it to the maximum potential it could possibly go, and never take no no's for an answer. So that means, boom, first no you get, hey, you don't sit up and fucking cry. You get up and go to the next one. You feel me? That's how that shit work. But yeah, essentially, once you got that thing that you into, you pursuing that, like real hard. Like you gotta be real about that shit. You feel me? Once you doing that, you'll see that you like us already. Like you already you found the man within you. You feel me? Like you didn't need no external. You didn't need no external reference. You just needed to be you. Essentially, that's what it's talking about. Be you and do your thing to the maximum you could, to the best ability you could do it. You feel me? Fucking. You know, if you into art, do your fucking art. If you try to succeed at that, and however long it takes to succeed, hey, it's that. It might take 10 years, it might take 20. Shit, you might not see it this lifetime, but that's not the point. The point is fucking get up and go. And the more you actually do it, the more you put time, the more you put your precious time, your energy, and your effort into that shit, the more likely it is to happen. And I'm sure if you doing it with the right mind, you doing it with the right intent, shit's gonna come that much faster. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say today. Yeah, anybody you ain't grew up without a dad, that shit might be a little stressful to you, but like you need to understand that it's all right, and it's going to get better. It's going to get better, and fuck it, you just need to know that you are the man. You are the man. You ain't need to look for nothing. You are the man. So get up and do that shit, man. All right, man. Shout, this was a good one. If you made it this far into the video or whatnot, hey, give a like or whatever. Do as you do. You feel me? But yeah, thank you for watching. This motherfucking the ghost that motherfucking taught you the most. Ghost from the West Coast, and I'll see y'all later.